That works. They did the retreat for me. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of streaming, or if you're watching on YouTube later, then thanks so much for tuning in to the channel. Welcome to everyone who's tuning in. We're going to be playing some Expanded so that we can get a bit more practice, get more familiar with the meta game, I guess, although the latter is not exactly a good representation most of the time in Expanded. And we're going to be playing to prepare for tomorrow's big open tournament. So ADP Seishan is pretty good in Expanded, just like in Standard. It's not the best there's Pokemon Ranger, of course. We were having this discussion last time, where you can use Alter Creation GX with a double Dragon Energy in a single turn, which is really, really good. But that can be countered immediately by Pokemon Rangers, so that is definitely an issue that weakens ADP, but that doesn't make it unplayable by any means. Ultimate Ray, pretty powerful attack, of course, and then we have a wide array of metal attackers. This time we have Seishan, right, for the Brave Blade, which is amazing. And Blurs, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Brave Blade doing 230, 260 after the GX attack, and even up to 290 with Choice Band. It's really good. I'm not playing Rusted Sword because Choice Band can be useful for any of the other attackers as well, so that's why Choice Band is better in Expanded. And we have Aegis/B to bypass abilities with Sonic Edge, doing 130, not caring about Alterius, the Decidueyes, or any stuff like that. And we have Aegis/EX, which is an EX, therefore you don't care about the Decidueye either, right? And its ability Mighty Shield prevents all damage done to its Pokemon attacks from each of your opponent's Pokemon that has special energy attached to it. So things like Tina Chump, things like the Zoroark counters deck, and even against any deck that plays Capture Energies or Double Dragons or any of the myriad of special energies that are available in Expanded, that is really, really cool. Alexander, hello, thanks so much for being here. Then we have the support of the Dene, Crobat, Eldegoss, and Tapu Lele. We have Juniper, we have our Guzmahala so that we can tackle turn 1, get Guzmahala for our Floatstone, our Double Dragon, and our Stadium, and then a bunch of consistency cards to help as well. We're only playing one Max Elixir. This is a list I got from Limitless, the most successful ADP list from one of the tournaments. One Max Elixir feels very random and perhaps not as great. Maybe it would just be better off as a second field blower. Or perhaps we would need to find space for extra Max Elixirs, but with only 9 basics, it's not ideal. Now, the last cute thing about this list is the Target Whistle. That way you can go KO the Dene, and then if your opponent is preventing a bench or something, trying to avoid benching 2 Prizer that you can knock out for a game, then you can Target Whistle and then target it, as the name says. Kiko Lee, thanks so much for the follow. And so, let's jump into the Expanded ladder and see what we can do with this deck. AOD Trooper, hello, thanks so much for being here. You're playing the same Expanded deck, Alexander, nice. Mad Party Killer, yeah, Mad Party Killer too. Yeah. The thing is, like, against Mad Party, you're gonna be hard pressed, or against any decks, you're gonna be hard pressed not to bench other stuff, right? And they do play Silent Lab, so that can be a problem. Why am I playing ADP? Well, ADP is still pretty good. Why, like, I agree that ADP is not ideal and it's not great. However, I like to win more than anything, so I'm always going to play the cards that give me the best chances of winning, right? No matter what card it is, no matter how toxic a deck might be, I am always going to play the cards that give me the best chance at winning any given game. You know, so that is why I'm playing ADP. That is why I am playing ADP today in Expanded Rudy. All right. So my opponent already has 2 targets on the bench. Seeing the Aegislash, he might be thinking it's a sort of like mill style deck of sorts, but it's actually not quite, you know? All right. So let me think this through. But got a pretty explosive turn. I already have this. I'm missing the Flowstone, right? So what I'm looking for is Flowstone. There's the Flowstone. That's fantastic. Jay plays Mew 3. Thanks so much. Cheers. All right. So now I have everything we want. I wanted to avoid benching the Dedenne. So that is why I Trainer's Mailed. If I hadn't found the Flowstone, I would have used Kuzma to find that Flowstone directly. Now I can just avoid benching the Dedenne, which is pretty cool. And alright. So, I mean, technically we could lose next turn, honestly. And he is pairing up for the item lock. So if I establish a Seishan already, that would be quite good, I would say. So I'm gonna keep the Saucer. My hand is not great though. My hand is actually not good at all. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. And I mean, the chance of him KOing me are so low though. Alright. We're jumping the gun. Probably should have played the Metal Saucer, that's why I discard the Metal. That's bad on my part. Where's the Wild Soul appears region? Okay, so that was like, my dog is not always around. So like interrupting, going to get her, she would be asleep. So that's why I removed this. Is Marnie with Unfair GX a broken combo in Expanded? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. But it's not like completely oppressive. It depends on what you're up against, but because you do that, so you make them dead drop, but you're not threatening with damage. So I prefer something like, wow, what an explosive start by my opponent. I personally prefer, thanks so much for following Smitty. I personally prefer going for I can't talk today apparently. I personally prefer going for like Trevnor feels better because you're taking the same 2 cards, but you're also pressuring with damage, you know, so that feels a little better. Okay, so I'm definitely doing this. The question is, who do I KO with ADP? I'm actually gonna attach the other Double Dragon. So I have Kuzma, right? I could just KO the Clefairy. And then this guy is pretty much safe. Unless they GX, but as long as I only have this, they can't take 4 prizes in 1 turn, right? But if I KO the Clefairy, I need another Kuzma to KO this guy. If I KO this, then he's gonna bring up the Kuzma. I need another Kuzma either way. Kill the Denny and Crobat? No, absolutely not. Jay plays Mew. Gary 10 badges, thanks so much for follow. So KOing Crobat or the Denny are the worst options when I have this guy. Like this guy is a much more threatening target, right? Like attach Max Elixir onto it, boom, you're dead because of all the energies. So I guess if he's attacking with that, then it would be fine. Yeah, actually, maybe going after Crobator then it was indeed fine. You're right. You're right. Maybe doing that was actually better, because if he chose to attack with this, then that was completely fine as well, right? Hello, Nicholas. Thanks so much for joining. I mean, so if you KO Clefairy, then what they can do is like use any of these. Like either way, you need double Kuzma, right? Either way, you need double Kuzma. So they get the fancy Clefairy KO, sure, and Layla for Kuzma since you have Floatstone. The Floatstone doesn't really matter since I have energy, right? But yeah, I mean, no matter what, I just needed Kuzma for game, right? Or I can just top deck this. This also works. Yeah. I mean, it all came down to finding double costs, right? Just like in Standard. Just like in Standard, it came down to finding double costs. Yeah. Just Kuzma wins the game. I needed energy, right? I did need a way to retreat, so it was either Floatstone or the energy to attach. Alright. Alright. Would you like to go first? No, thank you. Oh yeah, just Kuzma would definitely be better for sure. But I mean, my hand didn't have Kuzma. I assumed I was going to need to play the Lele. Right? I assumed I would need to play the Lele. Velociraptor ready for Major. That's what we're playing for today. Yeah, that's what we are trying out today. Grinding some cool decks to see, like... So for tomorrow, I'm considering Deciplume, ADPzation, and Garbodor Dragapult. Those are probably my top 3 choices right now. Since I've already made videos on the other 2, that's why I'm playing ADPzation. I'm going to be playing other decks as well to see if I like them, personally. Why is Layla's retreat cost 1? Oh, any chance we can pick at your list? Yeah, I always forget to update the list. I will paste it in a little bit, yeah? After this game, remind me, please. Alright. Alright, so gonna start the session. Though maybe, yeah, Max Elixiring onto a station might have been a little better. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. We're up against Turbo Dark, getting a very explosive turn 1 right here. So yeah, Garrington badges remind me, and I will definitely show my list after this, and I'll paste it, yeah? I'm pretty sure, okay, let me try and find it from the Limitless website though. I forgot how to add the extension. Content, settings, channel. I generally forgot how to add the deck extension. Streaming. Oh, there it is. Extensions. My extensions. Activate. There we go. Okay. Now I can do the deck extension, the TCG deck thing. Okay, we need tackle off of this. No, but this gets me tackle. It will come at a hefty price though. Okay, so if I get computer search, I discard Aegislash and the metal for tackle. And then off of the tackle, I discard the Elixir and the Eldegoss, I guess. Not super happy about that, but I think it's what I need to do. Not super happy about that though. Alright. Oh, no, Togekiss doesn't get bodied by Aegislash-EX because Togekiss VMAX plays 4 Silent Labs, so definitely doesn't get bodied by it. Okay. So Max Elixir, the one-off. We got our GX attack off, which is what we always want, right? And my opponent did have a sort of explosive start, not the most explosive. Let's do this as well, and we GX. And the one card in our hand is Professor's Juniper. Let's hope my opponent doesn't go Mars. Let's hope they don't play a random Mars in their deck. The only bad thing is a control deck could win against Expanded ADP, probably. I do play Target Whistle. I do indeed play Target Whistle. Togekiss matchup, I mean, yeah, Togekiss matchup, not good. They control so much, you can never one-shot them. Togekiss matchup, probably not very good. You've been messing with Gramble in Expanded. Okay. That sounds fun. All the sequencing and things you have to do with Gramble seems pretty cool. I assume Granbull Macargo, right? Granbull Macargo. Alright. Oh my gosh, well, that's a Clefairy. That is actually a Clefairy. Alright, so fancy Clefairy time for my opponent. Fancy Clefairy time for my opponent. This is not terrible, but it's not great either, of course. Alright. Lost Thunder with Macargo, Life Dew. Okay, I like the Life Dew. Especially because you have Lana's Fishing Rod, right, to recycle it. I like it. I do like it. I know the Clefairy can one-shot my ADP, but there was nothing I could do to stop that, right? So, I mean, the thing is, if I kill the Clefairy, then my opponent's bench is looking very dismal, right? So here's where the 2 energy attack from Aegislash-V could actually come into play. You know, if I get, well, I need a lot. Oh wait, they just used Ultimate Rain. Okay, that's not ideal. Alright. So, I mean, it all comes down to this Juniper, right? We're at the mercy of Professor Juniper. That's not what we want. Juniper. And now we're dead. That was literally the worst Juniper I could have gotten. Where's my Quick Balls? Where's my Ultra Balls? What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't win. I absolutely cannot win right here. I need somehow my ADP not to die. And yeah, I just promoted it, so it's gonna die. Yeah, there was no winning that game. I needed the Dene, I needed anything really. Okay, so let me add the deck to the deck viewer extension. I just submitted it, so you should be able to take a look at it. So after that Juniper, I had 4 Quick Balls, 4 Trainer's Mails as cards to help me, along with the 2 Detenes, the Crobat not so much. So, I mean, it happens, right? It happens. Hope they misclick. Yeah, sometimes you just have to hope they misclick. It sometimes just comes down to that. Alright. Alright. Would you like to go first? No, thank you. No, thank you. Alright, so wow, what a hand. Nice hand. 2 saucers, 3 metals, plus the Lele. I mean, at least the Lele can help us do something, right? But what a hand. Well, that's Silent Lab. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Punch Crow GX indeed. Indeed, Justin, indeed. Just scoop? Why would I scoop? Station destroys that. I priced both ADP too. I priced both ADPs as well. Okay, so I can't play the stadium, I can't play tool cards. I should thin though, right? I should absolutely thin the deck. If I get one station, I'm good. Yeah, PTCGO Kaizo. Remember guys, we're playing PTCGO Kaizo. Playing PTCGO in legendary mode. Yeah, I mean, generally Lele can pressure, right? Lele can technically pressure a little bit. Yeah, more good cards in the deck indeed. We just need a station. All we need is a station and we're good. ADP Karma Pokemon Fan Club. That's a silly way. That's a silly thing to say. That's a silly thing to say. Alright, so I discarded the Floatstone for some reason, even though I can't play it, and the Saucer. Okay, so I'm gonna lose the other Saucer myself, right? But that's okay. Alright, this works. This works. Let's get rid of that. Let's get Station. So, okay, what if they never attack me? I assumed they were going to attack me. What if they never attack me? What if they never actually attack? So I should power up the Aegislash then, right? All good, Pokemon Fan Club, all good. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Just manually retreat with 3 energies. Okay, well, that works. They did the retreat for me, so they lose next turn. Unless they goose my again. Or they do something to my hand, right? But even a Mars, like, what could they do? They could end, but then I draw extra cards. And then if they do Mars, I have 2 energies, so that's fine. Yeah, they're gonna go goose my again. They're like, uh-oh. I did not think this through. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I play 9 energy, right? I play 9 energy, so I'm not gonna Juniper away there. I'm gonna attach to the active just in case they choose not to KO me. You don't mind ADP? Yeah, I mean, I think the issue is like 3 prizers in general. All the 3 prizers Pokemon. And the fact that games in Standard now last 2 turns. I posted about it yesterday on my Twitter. Like, Standard format today is the worst Standard format we've seen, or I've seen in 20 years of competitive Pokemon. By far. ADP is too slow and expanded. How is it slow? You GX on turn 1 every, well, not every time, but like, how is it slow? I would say it's the opposite of slow. Okay. We're gonna Guzma yet again. Who do they Guzma though? The Station. Okay, that works. Alright, so GG. GG. Pika can 1-KO it back? Well, I know, but that doesn't mean it's slow, right? And then the Pika dies to a Station, possibly. I don't think tag teams were a mistake, per se. I think making them so big that they're worth 3 prizes, well, I don't know. Yeah, tag teams were a mistake. We should have stuck with 2 prize Pokemon. They should have never, yeah, every 3 prize Pokemon was a mistake. I think there was a time though, like in 2019, Like 2019 NAIC, the period between Team Up and Unbroken Bonds and right before Worlds, I think that period was pretty fun to have like tag teams against Zoroark decks and how Zoroark decks could tech. That felt like peak tag team periods. And then once rotation, and then the next standard format also wasn't terrible. Like ADP Keldeo, that was a cool deck to play. Like, I don't think it was that bad. But then this standard format is just horrible. Absolutely horrible. You think Battle Styles would be a mistake? Wait, why would it be a mistake? Okay, I'm kind of scared of getting dunked. But I think we're up against ADP anyways. I don't know. We'll take the risk. I don't think ADP was a mistake. Like, remember back when like I got top 8 in San Diego with ADP Keldeo, Sander got ADP Keldeo on the spotlight, and we had Tina Chomp. Like that was like San Diego Regionals was fantastic. San Diego Regionals was really cool, and there was Mew 3, like there was so much variety. I disagree. Okay, we could lose this turn, but oh well. It like overall ADP definitely is very oppressive right now, but it's also because of the card design. Jay plays Mute. Like they could have designed stronger single price Pokemon, right, to withstand the effect of the GX of ADP, but they haven't. So it's like it's a combination of everything. It's the whole format. It's a whole card design. Everything is wrong. Do I ever play Legacy? I've played in a few Legacy tournaments, but I don't ever play the Legacy ladder because it's like one Legacy tournament per week, if that, and there's no like big prizes or anything. So I don't know. Like I could start doing more Legacy ladder content, but yeah, maybe I should do that. I could like people keep asking about Legacy, so maybe I could play Legacy, more Legacy decks. Yeah, I think Battle Styles will be good. I think it's not that tag teams are a mistake. It's the whole card design and the fact that Pokemon has publicly said that... did we lose right here? Yeah, we did get off. It's the whole fact that Creatures said that they're making the game more luck-based and more simple so that everyone can compete, right? That means 2-turn games where there's no skill involved. Yeah, that's standard format. It's games are decided in 2 turns, and the other issue is things like research and Marty, right? When there's no direct search, when you're just hoping to hit what you need, right? Instead of directly searching, making a plan, searching for the card, you're like, well, there's my plan. I hope I hit the card, right? We're all hoping every turn. Every single turn we are hoping. Every single turn we are hoping we get the right card, and that's it. And that's generally it. Every turn we are hoping we hit the right card. And if you don't get it, you're out of the game. If you get it, well, maybe you have a chance, right? And then you hope your opponent doesn't hit their card. It's all hope. Yeah, I hope I get a good start. I hope I win the coin flip. I hope there's no planning, there's no comeback mechanics, there's absolutely nothing. I don't know. Standard is... Yesterday I played a standard tournament and it's just... ugh. Like, I'm not looking forward to the Players' Cup next week. Absolutely not looking forward to the Players' Cup next week. And they keep printing 3 prizers, right? Gmax Nom, thanks so much for follow. Ram2045, thanks so much as well. The standard is absolutely terrible. Standard is absolutely terrible. I've been playing competitive standard for 20 years. This is the absolute worst standard format there has ever been in the history of Pokemon. Ever. Since I've been playing. Yeah, and I would argue that the very first, when base set came out, when there was Jungle, when there was Neo Genesis, and the first standard format, and like, I would argue those were probably still way better formats than what we currently have right now. Because 2 prize Pokemon didn't exist, right? So at the very least, you got to play for 6 turns, right? And that allows you to plan. That allows you to make a comeback. That allows you to like do something. Here, it's like your big 3-prizer got KO on turn 2, and then the next 3-prizer gets KO on turn 3, and that's that. And that's it. You literally lose the game right there. Look, 1-turn games. Like my Pokemon video today that I published, I played like 6 different games. Games were decided on turn 1. Games were absolutely decided on turn 1. Okay, one more game of ADP. What deck do I run in Standard? Skinny. I don't like any decks. I'm capable enough to play any Standard deck, so I don't run any deck. I played ADP Station yesterday. I can play any deck in Standard, and all of them suck. And all of them suck. Suck in the sense that it's not fun. You know? Suck in the sense that it's not fun. Basehead had no coin hammer and limited cost. I know, Rui John, but like the game was balanced around that. You know, like the game was literally balanced around that. So that's fine. So it worked. It actually worked because the game was balanced around that. My opponent just spamming broken hearts. Murillo, thanks so much for the follow. Friend, please stop spamming. Alright. Yeah, pick arm list you've been playing and you're currently 11-0. That's nice. Hammers suck indeed. Baby Cinderace is a cool deck for sure. Baby Cinderace without ADP would be a really cool deck to run. I know count the money, but like that's also like a thing about me is I have the most fun when I'm winning, right? So I don't like playing crappy strategies because I don't have fun saying haha 50 and 10 net to everyone to the bench and then I get KO'd and then I lose. Like that's not fun for me. Yeah, so that's my personal issue, that I'm way like super hyper competitive, and if I'm not like if I'm not winning, I'm having less fun, right? So okay, should I go Guzma? Yeah, they have a 0-card hand. I should Guzma. Yeah, so between a horrible format, rogue decks being unviable because of ADP, like single pricers, it's just like it's an endless cycle of a crappy format. There's just no nice way to say it. There's just no nice way to say it, honestly. Alright, so power up the stations and we just win. 3-turn games. Yeah, even expanded. I mean, expanded definitely has so many more options that ADP is not the same problem. But look, 3-turn games because of the 3-prize Pokemon or the bonus prize effect. Turn 1 attached, turn 2 GX, turn 3 KO, turn 4 KO. 4-turn games. Easy. Yeah, easy. Alrighty, so I think that's it for ADP Station. It's a solid deck for sure. It squeaks out very nice wins. Now I'm gonna play with a much more complex deck. The Snorlax trap deck that won the last Sunday Open. So don't go anywhere. If you're watching YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, because half of you are not subscribed and I don't understand why. If half of you subscribed, we would already be at 20,000 subscribers. Anyways, I will be right back with the next deck.